Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fighter video. Guys, we are in the early access, as you can see. I am not VIP 19 in real life, guys. Hell no, I'm way too poor for that. So what we're gonna do in this video, guys, is pretty simple. We're gonna jump in. Well, we're gonna take a look at the new uniform and tier 3 ability for Cyclops, and actually do some wall boss ultimate. We actually have higher level than the previous early access, so we're gonna be able to do some testing in the wall boss ultimate, so you guys can have a little idea how he's doing, and maybe story mode on autoplay. I don't know if we do have. I think we have story mode unlocked, right? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to be able to test him out against Thanos here in 13.8. So that's kind of what we're going to do here. Sadly, I cannot actually try Arena because Timeline Battles is bug. I was trying to unlock the silent mission so I can, in Epic Quest, so I can actually get biometrics for him and rank up his uniform a little bit better. And that was not possible because Timeline is bug right now on the beta access, so I could not do that here. So pretty much we're gonna do story mode to play, see a little bit how the AI actually control him, and we're gonna show him a little bit in the wall boss ultimate. It's gonna be Corvus stage 40, and the rate level is actually quite low, so that will give us a good idea how he actually perform. But first, we're gonna go into the team here. I'm gonna take a quick look at my boy Cyclops. Obviously, I have no alliance bonuses because we are alliance level 1, so the stat sheets looks like shit. Also, the dodge from the uniform is not applying here. I should have an extra 15%, well, 1500 dodge here. I don't know how much I actually apply here, but that should be a lot higher than that. So with a CTP of Rage, it's obviously not optional. A maxed out Cyclops with CTP of Rage will be a lot stronger than what we're gonna see in this video, guys. That's for sure. So what abilities does Cyclops has first here? We have common ability. Sadly, it's not the leadership ability. He has a Phoenix Force, so increased fire damage by 3% and energy attack by 5%. 3 and 5. I don't know if that's what I said, but it's 3 and 5. Then we get another 3% energy attack. So quite a good amount of energy attack boost here, that's for sure. If we look at the gear, kind of get him set up a little bit with Hero. You can see I spent most of my crystal and actually trying to pull some Odin Blessing. Did not get as many as I wanted, and here we could actually put 1 critical rate and 1 dodge to try to even both of them out as much as possible, since it's random which one is going to be picked. So it's close to each other. So yeah, that is pretty much it for the Odin Blessing here. The skills are going to come to the skill at the end. Iso set, we have Fully Awakened, Power of Angry Hulk. Iso set, custom gear, we have CTP of Rage, max stats for the boss damage decrease, and the 0.9% per 1% dodge rate and critical rate. Uniform is advanced, and like I said, I am not getting that bonus from dodge, so I guess it's just a thing from the beta access that did not want us to max out the stat to see the full potential. I guess that's kind of what the feeling I'm having right now. Uniform effect here, we have applied to self, increased fire damage by 10%, and its effects of visor, whatever you say that, and natural born leader, which we're gonna check in the skills in a sec here. So we have a visor upgrade, right? Okay, we have natural born leader here first. 35% increase of all attack as a leadership, which is pretty strong. Then we got ambient radiation that give us 30% increase of energy attack. And here, in your target dodge rate by 50%, which is actually pretty awesome. That is a huge addition for this guy. Now, the one thing you're gonna realize, guys, in the skill is that it does not have that in your iframe skill anymore. It's gone. So yeah, no more in your iframe, guys. Sadly, that really hurt him. I think it could have been great in PvP if they did not remove that. But again, guys, I gotta say that This is a beta build. This is not the official build. Some stuff will change on the official release. I don't know if every character is gonna have proper changes when they release the patch notes related on our feedback, but the in your frame well, iframe your iframe could actually come back to the old process. We do not know, but I do recommend them, if they're watching this video, to actually put it back on Cyclops, that's for sure. So first thing we're gonna check, first skill is pretty basic. Burn damage, fire damage. Second skill, we have a stun, burn damage, guards against hits for 5 hits, which is great survivability. Third skill will give us 100% chance to penetrate with barrier shield, all damage immune effects for 4 seconds. Bind for 2 seconds, decrease all speed by 25% and 30% burn damage, pretty solid. The fourth skill, burn damage with massive AoE damage. And the fifth skill is going to give us immunity to all damage for 5 seconds. 20% recovery of max HP was actually pretty great, and some pretty damn good damage. And then we have the tier 3 ability, guys. Yes, we have the tier 3 abilities. Let's take a quick look at that. Boom, applied to enemies. Bind for 3 seconds. Decrease fire resist by 20%. Does not apply to wall boss ultimate. There's no ignore immunity in the text. Deal 50% burn damage every 1 second for 3 seconds. Decrease all speed by 25% for 3 seconds. Apply to self. Increase guaranteed critical rate by 35% for 3 seconds. Invincible for 6 seconds. 100% chance to penetrate with super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincibility effect for 5 seconds. So a lot of pierce on him, to be honest. Increase damage by 90% for 1 attack, which is great, and some fire damage and shit. And actually the damage from him seems to be pretty decent from what I've seen so far. So now that we actually take a quick look at him, guys, let's jump into the gameplay so we can have a little idea of is he good, is he bad, is he terrible, is he awesome? I don't know. Let's take a quick look here, guys. So we're gonna jump in story mission here first, and we're gonna give him a quick look on the autoplay to see what will be the skill priority. I think that is one of the most important thing to see here. Okay, so let's just load. We're gonna switch character real fast so we can see him, and we're gonna set that to autoplay and see how it goes. So you can see the fifth skill actually is quite a good amount of damage. So fifth skill seems to be the top priority. Fifth skills, fourth skill, and then third skill from what I can see here, which is actually a pretty great priority here. It is a pretty great priority. That was a pretty solid run here. That was fast. That was freaking fast. So a lot of damage, and this build is terrible. This build is freaking terrible, guys. The critical rate dodge is not there for the CDP of Rage. The critical damage is very low. So with a solid build, this guy, I think, at least on the top play in PvE mode like that, Shadowland, story mode, whatever PvE mode, we're gonna exclude Alliance Battle Extreme, Wall Boss Ultimate for now. But in those game mode is gonna be goddamn awesome in my opinion. Okay, so next we're gonna jump in Wall Boss Ultimate, guys. So you guys can see him in action. We do have Cool 36. That's the highest they gave us. I don't like that. Well, we could try actually Cool 36 without Striker. Actually, that's a good idea. So we don't need Striker here against Corvus. We kind of need the Strikers because we need to bring that ignore dodge a little bit better. But against Cole, we don't need that Striker, so we're gonna take a quick look at what I can do against Cole 36 here with terrible stats again. Terrible stats. And the raid level, I forgot to show it. I think it's 267 or something like that. So here we're gonna get our fifth skill cancel. That's a great start. Seems like he's gonna get his skill cancel a lot here so far. So now we're gonna wait for the next CT, next proc on the Rage for the tier 3, and boom. Let's take a quick look at this tier 3 ability. So obviously, we could do better if we add the SFX out, but I kind of want to show it with the SFX. So far, this is not that impressive here. I was expecting better here because he was doing quite good against Corvus earlier. Okay, so we're gonna go disable the SFX and actually take a quick look at what it does. And the raid level is 267 here, so nothing really optimal here for testing. Actually, I wish they gave us a little bit more. They brought more than the previous early access package that the Star Agent got last month, but still lacking a little bit in my opinion. So we're gonna go disable the SFX here. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, off. That's awesome. Now that should be a little bit better. And obviously its critical rate and critical damage is weak, so that's really not helping it. Really not helping him, that's for sure. But I want to see if the tier 2 ability is actually going to go out faster with the SFX off, to be honest, guys. Like, it's a first impression video. It's not like we're saying, hey, this guy is worth it, this guy is not worth it. We have no idea to know that until we actually get to see the real build. But it looks like its 5th skill can easily be cancelled, which is not a great thing. And if he gets stuck in something bad, he's gonna get smacked like that, see? So you gotta be careful. Like, the 5th skill can cancel, actually screw up my rotation here a little bit. So let's go back in there again. One more time here, and then we're gonna go on Corvus. I'm gonna show you the real power of Cyclops on Corvus. Corvus was much better. But yes, if you get caught, he gets in trouble. That's a bad thing about Cyclops. His survivability seems to be very weak, which is making me think that he's not going to be a solid PvP character. Oh, that's because there's no iframe on the 5th skill. That's why, guys. I just remember. Nice immunity to all damage, but no iframe is actually not optimal at all. I was having quite a trouble too. Okay, the tier 3 skill seems to be happening a lot faster here, which is great, but still lacking a little bit. Okay, so that was not conclusive wall boss, that's for sure. Next, we're gonna jump on this guy here. It's pretty much just about showing gameplay today, guys. It's not we're not gonna be saying like, okay, this guy's the best guy in the game. We have no idea. We actually only need 2 in-or dodge strikers. We already have 50% in-or dodge. So next we're gonna put critical rate and critical damage, pretty much. So when we get a proc from rage on critical rate, based on critical rate, that's gonna help us a lot. Whatever. There we go, that's good enough. So earlier, my first testing before I actually started this video wasn't there. I kind of wanted to make Danger Room video first, but seems like everybody is sleeping right now, so that was not possible. Because we need 6 agents to be able to launch it. Apparently, they were supposed to put bots for us to be able to face in Danger Room, but it's not working. It's literally not working. We don't get match up, so we need like 6 people to do face off, so it's not optimal. So let's get started here. And boom, tier 3. See, the damage is actually pretty solid here. Once you get more critical rate, critical damage, so you can get better proc on your more damage on your proc. It's actually pretty great here. Trying to trigger the proc here. It doesn't want to. There we go. The tier 3 skill seems to be pretty solid. I honestly cannot wait to test that in Islands Battle Extreme. Which we're gonna be able to do some week testing tomorrow, guys, by the way. Tomorrow is Blast Day in Islands Battle Extreme on the beta. So that's gonna give us a possibility to do some testing. And I missed that tier 3 proc here. That proc for the tier 3, sadly. But if you play his rotation properly, he's actually doing a pretty solid job here at surviving. Oh, I had to say that to get stuck in that, right? But we got healing, so it doesn't matter too much. Oh boy. Oh, that was close to get smacked here. So now we just need to wait for his ability to come out, and we're gonna be able to use that tier 3 in the better settings here. Hopefully that rage actually triggered this time. Oh boy, I got it. Starko, you're a noob. It's not bad. Not bad at all. No! Okay, here we go. Oh, that was a close one. That was unexpected. Kinda don't want to use anything but him, so we're waiting here. Okay, transition. We're not doing too good, but not doing too bad either. Okay, one more switch then. We're gonna go. She'll be able to finish him with one more tier 3 after that. Yeah, here we go. I really like the tier 3 though. I never liked Cyclops before that, but guys, I love him right now. So pretty much right now, a stage 40 here with this team, with the raid level and the stats we have, is pretty much the equivalent of if we were running a stage 60. So that I have to say that Cyclops can at least do stage 60 Carver's Glaive in Wall Boss Ultimate with optimal build as tier 3. I'll say this is actually pretty solid. This is pretty solid in my opinion, guys. I do feel it's pretty solid. I know I repeat myself, but I think this guy's gonna be a god of PvE. World Boss Ultimate, Islands Battle Extreme. Also, guys, for people who's gonna ask about that, yes, he is a super villain. Now, if we just show you guys Islands Battle Extreme, I cannot test him yet. You see, combat, superhero. I'm not even sure we can actually get in Islands Battle Extreme. I am not even sure because you see they show 10,000 entries, so I'm guessing they're blocking Alliance Battle Extreme, so we can do proper testing there. But if not, we're gonna be testing it tomorrow. If that's not the case, well, tomorrow in 10 hours 44 minutes, I'm gonna be testing it, which will be at stream time. So yes, tonight's stream is gonna be about the beta access, guys. Obviously, freaking obviously that's what we're gonna do doing tonight on the stream. So anyway, guys, that pretty much covered the first impression of Cyclops. For a Cyclops hater that I am, I gotta say I am highly impressed with him PvE wise. PvE people are going to be very, very, very happy with him. PvP people, they are gonna be massively disappointed. That is pretty much how I see it. So guys, that's pretty much all we had to talk about the Cyclops. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, throw a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed the content, guys, and I will see you in the next video, and hopefully we get to review Danger Room. So thank you guys. Star Agent Starco Gaming is out.